Finding Emmaus, Book 1 of the Lodestar series, is a complex, dark, historic fantasy about love and loss, obsession and the abuse of power, human frailties, and a determination to live a life that matters. The psychiatric community has confused empathic personality traits in the past with mental illness, with often tragic results, leading two empaths living 300 years apart on personal journeys to learn the true nature of empathy. Transcending time and death to right a centuries-old wrong, they inadvertently uncover a multi-billion-dollar conspiracy in which millions of Americans are being misdiagnosed and drugged for no other reason than the enormous income that generates. Francis Nettleton, 17th century empath, grew into adulthood believing himself to be insane. Eminently moral, but the product of a society steeped in myths and misconceptions, he makes some less than prudent decisions, which set in motion a murder for which he cannot forgive himself. A murder which will reverberate through 4 families and 3 centuries. 300 years later, enter Katherine Spencer. After years of being hospitalized and drugged, she's given a rare opportunity, a second chance at life. At 54, after being told that, rather than being insane, she's more than likely empathic, she sets out to find Francis and the legendary Lodestar, both 300 years gone, in the hopes she can finally learn to live.
Part of what Katherine learns to look at and deal with is her complicity in the things that she suffers through while she's being hospitalized for an illness that she doesn't have. And of course, none of the medications work for her because she's not ill. I mean, it'd be like, you're trying to give somebody cough medicine when they're not coughing. Of course, it's not going to help.
In the process of finding herself and mastering her newly discovered abilities, Katherine unwittingly becomes the champion for the voiceless millions who are being victimized by a corporate machine of such omnipotent political power that she literally puts her life on the line when she challenges the all but unstoppable pharmaceutical industry, America's most powerful and affluent lobby. Then, into Katherine's life comes Sally Cavanaugh, powerful, though novice, empath with a secret infatuation which will eventually transform into a full-blown obsession. Overshadowing her ability to discern right from wrong, this obsession just might jeopardize every good thing in her life, and everyone else's, just to get what she wants. In Wiccan tradition, there is the Book of Shadows. In Christianity, the Bible. Even the secular world has its encyclopedias. But for empaths, there was nothing of the sort until Francis Nettleton sacrificed everything and made it his life's mission to create one authoritative body of knowledge, one central set of guiding principles, and he named it the Lodestar. This manuscript is nothing less than the lifelong selfless passion of one man's profound desire to put an end to the relentless persecution and the needless suffering of anyone who did not or could not fit the societal mold.
A lot of people are willing to be more open, but at the same time, I think that it's kind of scary. A lot of people don't want people to be witches and wizards and empaths and mediums because it's different and so it's uncomfortable.
Finding Emmaus is an intricate, meticulously researched, deeply disturbing, suspenseful tale of love and sacrifice, brutality and greed, courage and politics, and madness and faith. It is a story with a huge cast of characters who'll keep you guessing what will happen, what they will do, and what choices they will make from one minute to the next as they weave in and out of the story and each other's lives. The only thing worse than having an incomprehensible, incurable illness is having an incomprehensible, incurable illness in isolation.